Hi everyone, my name is Cheng and I'm an Asian. And this is my first vlog. I just wanna do a vlog. I know it's not 2010 anymore, vlogs are not so cool and hip anymore, but I'm a slow man and I just wanna do a vlog. A weekly vlog actually. I wanna try this. I wanna get some more adultish, to have some regular stuff I do every week. And I thought, why not starting with a vlog? I want to talk about what I saw, what I played, what new stuff happened in my life or actually around me. And it's not only about Nippon Nation, which is a great part and deal in my life. It's more about myself, and I want to distinguish this a little bit because sometimes I just think my life is Nippon Nation, and sometimes I just forgot that I actually should have some other stuff to do in my life instead of just working and socializing or thinking about the project. And it's just because I did it for so many years, and last year I felt a little bit unhealthy because of that. I didn't take care of myself and didn't have enough time with my friends. Had not enough time for my hobbies. I love a lot of stuff, and I didn't have the time for it. And it's like I'm not 20 anymore. When I was 20, I did it for another convention where I worked all day long. Now I'm almost 30, and I wanna have some time for myself, and I wanna tell stuff what happened in my life. And yeah, that's why I start this weekly vlog. And yeah, let's start with the first episode and talk about what I did last week. First of all, I start reading again. Not like I'm dumb or something, but I didn't have the time to read for more than 1 or 2 years. Most of the time I'm just reading PDFs or reading stuff about my university, research work, new material, architecture books, landscape books, and or some books about learning some new stuff, do-it-yourself books, or books for dummies like how to program like a dummy or how to use Photoshop or stuff like that. And actually it's been a long time since I read a good book. I'm reading Ready Player One. I asked my Facebook friends what they would recommend for me, and yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's all I really love. It's cyberpunkish, or it's cyberpunk. Let's say it's cyberpunk. I really love cyberpunk. It reminds me a little bit of Neuromancer, which I really love. I really love William Gibson stuff. It's wow. I mean, I'm so happy this year. It's like the revival of cyberpunk, and I'm so everything I see is amazing. I mean, yeah, a lot of people hated Ghost in the Shell, but I love it. I'm really a big fan of kids, and I really love the Blame movie. If you saw the Blame movie on Netflix, it's amazing production. I'm so happy for Neil Hay that his work got a movie. I'm looking forward to see Blade Runner. I mean, wow. I think I did. Wow, how many I did 2 presentations during my school days about Blade Runner, the book and the movie. And I did a really big presentation about cyberpunk back in my days. It was a 1 hour presentation about the whole genre of cyberpunk. It's more than 12 years ago. I talked about Matrix, which I really love as a movie, just the first part. The other part doesn't exist in my opinion. Animatrix. I talked about Neuromancer. I talked about a book of Blade Runner. I talked about the movie Blade Runner, Ghost in the Shell, and so many more. And it was amazing to get a chance to talk an hour about it at school. Yeah, and now really Ready Player One. And I'm really looking forward to see the movie. I mean, yeah, the trailer, it's always like, movies always sucks because books are much better. I'm still looking forward to see the movie just because I don't mind. I can distinguish between a movie and a book. and the book is really, really great. If you haven't read it now, get it. I'm reading it in English because I like it this way. And maybe if I'm finished, maybe I'm taking the time to read it in German. But there's so many other books I want to read now. So yeah, definitely great. Yeah. Second, my Nintendo Switch. I am playing Splatoon 2. And I'm so happy that finally I can play Splatoon. Because I missed out the first one. I didn't have a Wii U, but I played it a lot if I had a chance to play it, and just wow. Oh, I love this. It's just so amazing to see them. Every time you turn on the Switch, you have these two really cute inklings talking about the news and wow, and the game. I played my first fast and my team was lost. I have a ton of fun. The matches are intensive. It's amazing how the people can do and how the gameplay at least is. And okay, I didn't want to talk about Nippon Nation, but this year I'm a little bit pissed because actually I was thinking of having Splatoon 2 as a tournament at Nippon Nation, but the game wasn't fixed when the release date will be. We thought it would maybe be June, but it was released in July after Nippon Nation, so we didn't have a chance to do a tournament. And I really want to do a Splatoon 2 tournament next year because I love this game and I think my community will love this game and I think we will get a really great tournament out of it. And yeah, that's not the only reason why I play Splatoon, but that's a reason too. So I have more information about the game, but now I'm hooked on the game. I'm playing every day, about something like an hour. Yeah. The next one, as you see in the back there, I got a pitball pool now. Sadly, it was a little bit disappointing. On the picture, it was like, yeah, the Amazon picture was a lot of pitballs, and it was written here 50 pitballs, and yeah, 50 pitballs are apparently not a lot. It's like DashCon. Really disappointed. And the package was really big, and I did a really good not a blow job, but I really did a good job in blowing this little pool up. And I hope I can use this pool next year in summer to delight my friends if they're visiting me. I can put some water inside it and one of my friends can splash it like a really fancy party, and I will give them a plastic champagne glass, and we're like, we're like the rich people, like, and yeah, the highlight of this week, I was really looking forward for it. It's this little baby. I bought myself a Canon AE 1, a vintage camera. And I was so looking forward. I decided to get this one a few years back. I think before I started Nippon Nation, 2014, I was thinking about to get myself one, but I never got the chance. And now I was like, yeah, I enjoyed the summer. The weather was amazing, and so I want to photograph more. And I googled again and searched, and got this. It's secondhand, obviously, because Canon doesn't produce a camera from the 70s now. And I just had it yesterday, and it's analog. If you're wondering why you don't know about this cam, and I love it. I'm 100% sure that my first film is garbage because I still have to try to find out a lot of stuff about which speed I use and which aperture I'm using. I'm really testing around, and I'm not really sure. I think that most of the picture will be overlighted or underlighted. It's even the right words. Downlighted is not the right word. That's something I learned a few years back. And there's so many, like, just reloading the next shot and thinking about each shot and writing down what I did in this shot, like which speed I used. So and after that I will see, oh yeah, this speed was garbage. I'm really so looking forward. I was yesterday I bought a camera and was like just walking around in the city, and I'm really looking forward to go more around, to do more street photography. I'm really looking for fall. Vienna is amazing at fall. I mean, Vienna is a really beautiful city, but the most beautiful parts are the parts where you're just wandering around through the city and seeing the stuff. And today is also really fun. I actually have a picture on Instagram. A guy sitting in a Jeep. I was like walking by and I'm thinking, he's talking to someone, but there was no one sitting next to him. Actually, it was a cat. He used, I don't know what he used, but he strapped his cat on his back and transported his cat in an open Jeep. I was like, oh, are you nuts? It's a cat, not a dog. That's Vienna sometimes. With my Canon, I want to try a lot of stuff. I want to try multi-exposure pictures. I want to do. Maybe I want to try to develop my own films. Last time I tried it was more than 12, 13 years ago. I was 16. My dad got me my first analog camera, my EOS 300D, when I was 12. It was his old camera. He got himself a new digital cam, and he gave me it's my first Canon. And like, so we are a Canon family. Don't disappoint me. I was like, okay, Dad, okay. Never got a Nikon. Since then, I took a lot of pictures back in school days. A lot of school friends know that. Later in high school year in Austria, like the last 2 years, I actually really used a lot of digital, because what I did was I always had the camera with me, and I took a lot of pictures during my last 2 years at school. During class, my teachers were not really happy about that most of the time. In the free time, and I have a lot of pictures. I have a huge collection of old photos. But during the time, I also photographed a lot of analog pictures, so with films. And I think I stopped after my second travel to Japan. It must be 2008. No, I think I photographed with my EOS 300 2000. The last time I used it was 2010. And last time I tried to turn it on, it was 2014. It was broke. I don't know what was broke, and I just remember it was not fixable. That's why I stopped using it, which is really sad. I really loved it. It was silver, and it was a lot of fun to photograph this way, just to think about each picture and looking through the finder and try to do the composition and is it okay now, or should I try something else? That's why I decided to get to an analog vintage camera, and this one has one automatic mode. Actually, it's just like you decide the speed, and the aperture will be automated, but it's not. It's okay. The interesting part is about has a sensor in it, so I can actually check if I'm underlighted or overlighted. That's amazing. It feels so good in his hand. It's like, wow, I love you. Oh, it's okay. I'm looking forward to see my first film. But it would be such a disaster. I can feel it now. It's gonna be like, boom, you don't know what you're doing. I mean, I think the first 5 to 6 pictures are just blank white, I think. Uh, yeah, that's what I did last week. One thing I almost forgot it. I watched Dead of Light on Netflix. That's the Final Fantasy 14 Netflix television exclusive production. It's a J drama. I told I loved it. I can understand if people say, yeah, it's boring and it's kind of meh. But I love the story. I love the idea of how to reconnect with your father. And apparently, my father is just typical Asian dad. I mean, I talk with my father, but it's like we sometimes don't have the idea. We're not talking about our feelings or like, oh, I'm sad or something. We just talk about stuff we like to do. And I can understand if a kid wanna reconnect with his dad by a video game because it's the only thing they share in common as a child. And I find that the story was really, really cute and nice. A friend of mine is a really big Final Fantasy 14 player and told me there are so many small parts in the series which are really good. There was this one episode in real life where his boss gave him a small quest, and in the background he told me you can hear the sound if you accept the quest in Final Fantasy, like, and I didn't even know that. But yeah, I think that's you should watch it if you're a fan of Final Fantasy 14, or if you like J dramas. It's really short, 7 episodes and a bonus episode with 25 minutes each episode. So you can see it in about 2 hours, something like that. And Death Note, I didn't watch it. I cannot see Death Note because I really love my eyes and I don't wanna burn them after I'm seeing this garbage. So no Death Note for me. Yeah. Before on one last thing, I'm watching Ballroom no Yosuke and I really, really like it. So if you have Amazon Prime, watch it. If you like sports stuff, if you don't like sport anime, just don't do it. I don't think you will really like this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's for the first week. And we will see each. I mean, I can see you, so I can see myself. So I will see myself in 1 week.